It's Stacey here, and with John Kirk, we're here for ABN School again, breaking down some of the business basics for you. So today we're going to talk about something that's quite a touchy subject for some. It is the lovely process of sales. So, what comes to mind when we say sales? What about you, John?
Well, a lot of good things come to mind when we say sales.
Really?
But for some people in business, no, it's a problem. They think that it's very much like the old style of selling where you've got to get the person to close. You've got to close the person as quickly as possible. That is not the way it is done these days.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think, it's a lot better nowadays. The customers and the market, so to speak, have become a lot more savvy with the sales process. That typical pitch where there's like this process leading up to a close and then another close, the sort of hard sales, like the door-to-door stuff. I think a lot of people have learned a lot about that, and I think there's a really nice existence of sort of an authentic expression. It's okay to disclose even your margins sometimes in sales nowadays, which is quite a great thing. One of the big problems that we see a lot though is how people typically go straight to the core product. Instead of finding out and asking a lot of questions, what is it that that person that you're speaking to is really interested in? That's something that John refers to as a hot button.
Yeah, the hot button is what a person really wants. It isn't what you want to sell them. It's a certain point that you get to where the person says, that's what I was after.
Yeah.
And that's what you should be aiming to do.
Yeah.
The only way to get there is to ask questions.
Yeah, so that's exactly right. And it is appropriate to have some structured questions. It's appropriate to do a bit of a draft on, what typical problems is your customer experiencing. And assuming you've done your sales funnel correctly, sort of leading up to that, you've got the right sort of leads coming into your awareness, so that you're speaking to the right people from the beginning. But yeah, if you've got those right questions down, so that you can actually get that information that you need, so that you can really solve the problem for them. When they can really identify and see clearly that they have a problem that you can solve, then it's not so much about sales. It's really just about working together, isn't it? It's much more of a mutual friendship kind of relationship.
The bottom line is that people don't like to be sold. People like to buy. Yeah. Okay, so you must remember that the only thing they're going to buy is something that they want, not something that you want them to buy.
Yes, absolutely. There's a big thing out in marketing today. It's called create an anxiety and provide a solution. So if you have a look around, you'll see that quite a lot. And for me, when I think, do I really want to do that to I love my customers. I really care about the people that I work with, and I'm here to make a real positive difference. So when it comes to sales, I sometimes have that sort of the kind of resistance towards sales, and that thinking that I don't want to create an anxiety and provide a solution. I don't want to swindle them into buying my stuff. But in reality, I buy things every day, and I'm taken through that process, and not once do I feel insulted or upset about it. It can be a very pleasant experience. So you've got to see the way that you go through your life and how you buy things, because it actually can be quite pleasant and quite a mutually beneficial process.
That's it. Anyway, that's the way sales should work in the modern day. If you're not selling that way, I suggest that you start thinking about that right now.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? Cash flow, lack of cash flow is what kills about 80% of businesses. So sales, you've got to take it seriously, and you've got to think about it from your experience. You've bought things all the time. You're always being sold to, and it doesn't have to be negative. It's not about someone knocking on your door with a pitch. Great.
That's right.
ABN School, Business Basics Made Easy. Any questions? Hit it down below. Have a great day.